Now, I have a comment down in the comment section that I got an answer from a video that I did yesterday about a man's lady who made some hamburger helper for dinner.
What?
I like hamburger helper. I like it. I say just about anything. Hello, everyone. Thank you for stopping by to Sandfay Reacts. Thank you so very much. How many of y'all saw that video I did yesterday? How many of y'all? Now, if you didn't, it's going to be on the end of this video, okay? End of this video. People, I understand that you expect, especially men, I know you expect your wife to cook for you. I know you do. You want to come home to a good meal. Every time, all the time. And the only reason why I'm talking about this again today is because I saw a comment down in the comment section that I feel like I should talk to him, and we need to help this guy out to figure out why his lady don't like to cook all the time for him. Now, I could understand because I didn't like to cook all the time when I was married. I didn't like it. No, I didn't. But if the man is working, ladies, I'm going to say this, if the man is working, you need to cook for that man because he's tired and he's hungry and he wants a meal when he come home. Now, it's according to what the meal is. This man came home to some hamburger helper. But you know what, though? He looked at it like this. Well, she put forth an effort. It could have been nothing, Could have been bologna sandwiches and cheese. She did put some ground beef in a skillet and browned it and put the hamburger helper in it. I don't know if she had any more seasoning, but she did make him a dinner and gave him 2 slices of bread to slop it up with. She did do that. But some people ain't satisfied with that. No, you can't cook like that for me. No. And this guy today that I'm putting down in the comment section, I'm talking about him, I don't think he's satisfied with his woman. And we're going to analyze it. And we're going to figure out why. Why she that way. We're going to tell him. Y'all going to help me down there. Y'all going to help me. We're right along here. Now, the video I did yesterday was called, Guys, If You Come Home to This, What's Your Next Move? Well, his next move was something else. Here we go. This is from Dean Kruger. Hi, Dean. Hi, Dean. I'm not going to get on you too bad, Dean. I'm not going to do it, okay? But I am going to tell you how I feel, and so are the people down in the comment section. Dean says, funny that this topic came up that I did yesterday. He said, funny that it came up. Just yesterday, I worked a full day and then came home and immediately started working on the house. It's an old house that we recently moved into. Around 7 p.m., I asked, what's for dinner? She said she could make this frozen garlic chicken veggie mix crap in a bag. That's what she said she could make. Is that better than hamburger helper? Put it on down there and let me know. Takes about 4 minutes, she said, in the microwave. All I said was blah, 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 blah. He probably ate it before. But he gonna say blah. And I made myself a couple of peanut butter and jelly sandwiches and went right back to work. Right back to work. That's all I said was blah. And I wasn't rude about it either. Later last night, you would have thought I killed somebody. Knives were coming out of her eyes. I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding. Sir, let me tell you, sir, when you said blah, that's all you had to say, okay? She was offended, sir. She was offended by what you said, okay? Blah. I'm just gonna go fix me some peanut butter and jelly. Blah. I really think that garlic chicken would have been good with the vegetables. I really think it would have, but maybe you just wasn't in the mood for that. Also, he said, now, don't get me wrong. When she does actually cook something, it's absolutely amazing. And I show her just how much I appreciate it. Even help clean up after dinner. I even help her clean up. The only problem is, it's only once, or if I'm lucky, twice a week. No joke. I spend a lot of money on junk food and restaurants. And as for me doing the cooking, let's just say that's probably not a good idea. I can burn water. Anyways, I hope she doesn't read this. I hope she don't read it. Good Lord, don't let her read this. But I'm not getting married anytime soon.
What?
Let me say that again. But I'm not getting married anytime soon.
Ooh.
Unless something changes. She doesn't need to be my slave. I'm not asking her to do that, y'all. That's what he's saying. I don't want that. She just needs to be my wife. I know cooking can be a hassle. I get that. I get it. But how do I get her to find a desire for it? How can she just want to cook for me every day? Like how I do, like I said, when she does, I compliment her up and down. I do the dishes. So what does it take? Sincerely, hungry man. Let me take a swig after that. Lord have mercy. He said only once, or if I'm lucky, that she'll cook twice a week. No joke. Does she work? You didn't mention that. Does she work? Is she working? Is she working hard? Is she cleaning your house every day? Do y'all have kids together? Do you? What is she doing throughout the day? You trying to tell me she just sitting home and ain't doing nothing and ain't cooking? That what you saying? That's what you saying about her? Is that what you're saying? She doesn't need to be my slave. I don't want her to do that. Well, if you telling her to cook every day, 7 days a week, because you want a good meal, it's almost like being a slave. Well, to me it is, because, I don't want to cook like that every day, okay? I don't want to have 4-course meals every day. I don't want to do that. Is that what you're asking her to do? Or are you just saying, oh, just cook it 2-3 times a week, maybe 4? I know you're working, honey. I know you're working hard just like me to the bone, even though you know you sitting at the desk. Your job ain't hard as mine. But how do you know that, y'all? That's the way people think. That's the way guys think. She's sitting at the desk. She's a receptionist. She's doing whatever, accounting, whatever she's doing. Your job ain't hard as mine. But he don't realize that the job that she's doing is harder than he will ever know. Especially when you dealing with people and you dealing with numbers and you talking on the phone to customers. You getting stressed out every day. That is a different type of stress. It really is, okay? It can drain you. It can drain your energy. It can drain everything about you, okay? But he didn't say that she worked. He didn't say she did. And here's the kicker. First, let me tell you something, sir. He said, but I'm not getting married anytime soon unless something changes. Sir, she ain't your wife, okay? She ain't obligated like that. She may be your live-in lover, your live-in girlfriend, your live-in fiance, but she ain't got a ring on it. She ain't got no papers. Y'all ain't got papers on each other. And you said you ain't getting married until she starts cooking every day, or every other day, or 2, 3, 4, 5 times a week. You ain't gonna marry her until she do. And she ain't gonna cook for you until you do. Okay? There's something missing out of her life. There's something missing out of y'all relationship. And I want to know, do you sit down and talk to each other? Have you sit down and talk to her and tell her, could you please cook for me? Could you please? Did you sit down and talk to her? What did she say? Because see, you ain't telling us everything. There's some things that you're leaving out, sir. You're leaving something out. Okay. There's a reason why she don't cook for you. Have you found out that reason? Have you sat her down and said, baby doll, can you please tell me why you just won't cook for me? You know I work hard all day long, 12 hours, 14 hours. Then I come home and work on the house. Why you want to throw me some mess like that? Why I can't get a full-course meal? Why I gotta eat out at restaurants and stuff every day? Because you don't want to cook because you tired. Why you tired, honey? Why you tired? Are you sexing her all night long? Is that what you doing? Is it? Is it? Well, y'all, like I said, he thinks it's being lazy. But things happen for a reason, people. There is a reason behind every action and reaction. There's a reason behind it. You got to find out, sir, what that reason is. You know the reason. But she is not your wife, okay? She's probably thinking that in her head. This man is not my husband. Why am I doing all of this and he won't marry? And he's saying, well, at least, sir, you're saying you won't marry her because she won't cook all the time for you. Is that good enough not to marry somebody? Well, you know, people show us who they are. She showed you who she was before she moved in with you, before y'all started living together, okay? Is she living with you? You really didn't say. But I'm assuming she is because you expect her to cook all the time for you, okay? Women, let me tell you something. Okay? When I was dating, I had a guy, okay, come over all the time. You think I was cooking every day for him? Do you think I was cooking? No. Every blue moon. You ain't my husband. You ain't my man. We just dating. And then men go and say, well, I take you out to eat all the time. Why can't you cook for me all the time? I take you out to eat, okay? That's dating. It's called dating, okay? When you come into my house and I'm cooking, that's not called dating. That's called coming to my house, eating up my food, and you didn't even contribute. That's what it's called, okay? Especially if you want to do it every day. Don't get me wrong. I'll cook something every now and then because I at least got to show them that you can cook something, okay? But you ain't coming to my house every day eating up my food, okay? You ain't taking me out every day on a date eating at a restaurant, so you ain't coming to my house eating every day, all right? I do that when I feel like it, especially if I'm not married, okay? If I'm not good enough to put a ring on it or to get married, papers on me, then, hey, you're not good enough to get the cookies either. You just ain't good enough to get it. I'm just telling you right there. But y'all, it's time to be safe, okay? Be Christians, okay? Be a Christian. Dude, I hope I answered your question. The only problem you got is communication. That's the problem that you have right now. Sit down, talk to your woman, and find out why she refused to cook for you and to do things for you. Okay, that's the only problem you got. Okay, once you find out and you don't like it, then you know what to do, and she know what to do. That's just it. If it's all about cooking, that's kind of sad, really. Okay, if it's just about cooking, because you only want her because she can cook. You don't want her because she can't cook or she won't cook. She can cook. She can cook good, but she just won't cook enough. What kind of stuff is that? What kind of stuff is that? Sit down, sir. Sit down. Sit down and talk to your woman. You know the reason. You know. And with all that being said, y'all, make sure you like, share, comment, and subscribe. Okay? And watch the next video coming up. Thank you.
Yeah.